Alright everybody, welcome in. This is another Stormgate cast. I'm Algorithmore, and this, in the blue, playing the Vanguard, this is Thanks. I want to just say another great thanks and shout out to our friend Thanks here. He's one of the lead community developers or designers on the most recent patches. So yeah, shout out to Thanks. Thanks a lot for putting in your effort, donating your time to help make this game wonderful for all of us. And also, thanks for playing this game, which I heard is a banger. And let's go and introduce Thanks' opponent. His opponent, playing the red, also in the Celestial faction. This is Mirage. That's cool. I never seen that little animation on the little whatchamacallit on the top there, that little diamond. That's cool. All the new effects and everything are super cool. Also, welcome to the channel, Mirage. I don't think I have cast at one of your games before, so thanks for submitting this one and playing against our friend Thanks. Let's see how this match is going to go. We've got the first scout out from Thanks, who is into the base, so he's going to get a full scout. There is an Argent there, he's going to chase him. Not much to see up there. Interesting SimCity here from Mirage. And the scout's just going to head her home while the Argent just chills. Now the Argent's got changed. I'm not sure what they're... Restore 1 energy for every 4 damage they take. Well, that seems like it's the same. Okay. Oh, but I think they start fully charged now. That's what it is. So you're not going to see Celestial players... No, those ones didn't start fully charged.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
Never mind then. Never mind. I thought they had made changes because there was that old behavior where your Argents would sit there and shoot your base. And that kind of looked silly and dumb. And I think they had tried to make some changes so you're not doing that anymore. But I might have been wrong about what those changes actually are.
A Stormgate has appeared.
Why has this guy got a little electricity on him? What was he doing? I don't know. In any case, here they are. They're going for it. A bunch of scouts from Thanks might try and contest, but at the moment, Mirage has already pretty much captured this. Interesting. Okay, Exos and Dogs. I've heard about this composition for Vanguard versus Celestials. What are we gonna get? Get a Power Stone. We're gonna get a powerful Argent? Nope. We have some upgrades, or at least the upgrade structure. What is that going to be? A Heaven Step. Okay. Well, we are all Argents right now for Mirage. And the Dogs. Scouting, trying to look for the army, looking for the bases. But where's the army? The army's right here, and it's going straight for workers. Exos and Dogs show up, or by that I mean a couple rounds of reinforcements. Not a full army yet. Argent's trying to play it safe, although at the moment so many of them are not shooting. Oh, I don't like to see that. And what's going on here? These units for Thanks are just chilled out in the middle of the map. I think he's trying to get a nice surround, and he does do a pretty good job there. A couple Argents going down to the Scouts, but Scouts going down as well. Exos are the ones charging with the real DPS, while the Dogs are taking doing some tanking. Heaven Step away again. Finished off all of the Scouts, but the Argents are in full retreat now. Those Exos got that quick draw hustle now. Yes, they do. So that means they're a little more maneuverable, and they're able to get on top of those units. And so this third base looks like narrowly not scouted by Thanks. You might have seen some of those units come by. Carnivex is out. Haven't seen Carnivexes in a while. They have been changed. They got a little pounce ability. If I remember correctly, they're kind of like brutes now. They kind of got a charge, which is their pounce. And then it slows them instead of stunning them. So they're kind of forward tanky units. Now he's got some kind of aura or something going on there. He said powered. Where did he get that from? I don't know. The next attack will be a pounce attack. Okay, cool. Every third attack will be a cleave. Oh, it heals as well. Okay, so it heals as it attacks.
A Stormgate will activate soon.
So single Carnivex with a bunch of Argents for Mirage. And now we've got Lancers being added for Thanks. Now, when is Thanks going to give us his signature? Does he use his signature versus Celestials? We'll find out. There's a mech bay. Stormgate. Carnivexes show up to do a little. Actually, they're deciding, let's go for it. Let's focus fire some Lancers down, and indeed a Lancer goes down. Trying to keep the Carnivexes alive. Looks like captured by the Exos with their effective DPS. And what's that? A dark throne? Dark throne. Of course, that's a free base. I'm having a little trouble telling them apart. There's Carnivexes and Argents. Maybe it's all the effects on there. It's not super readable for me right now. But here we go. Having step around to get a little bit more concave. And also just trying to chase those units back. Now the Dark Throne is up ahead. Is it going to get scouted? We'll see. Carnivexes are pretty tanky, it looks like. Which is something that I think the Celestial faction really needed, was something that's a little more frontliney. Kree were frontline, but they're kind of squishy, it feels like at times. Oh, and look at the Carnivex healing up thanks to the Grace Light nodes, but also, oh, I think they heal when they attack. Let's double check that. Yes, so whenever it attacks, it also heals. We got some scanners out here, providing some vision for Mirage. Mirage down on the 4th base now. Really interesting spread of buildings throughout his bases. I like the Sim City here. Upgrades back in the main. Interestingly, not mining from his main Therium. Wonder if that's on purpose. It gives you this late game option of mining that Therium when you need it. And one benefit of Celestial mining patterns, so I don't think you have to return. Yeah, you don't have to return. So you can actually mine from any Therium you like. A little bit of posturing for both of them around this bottom right side here. Ooh, is that a scanner up here? No, we've got a Seraphim trying to do a little bit of harassing. Did not see that one. Flying away as Thanks puts up some defensive structures. Ooh, up on the high ground here. Thanks cannot see him. Huge Dark Prophecy. Actually, it was pretty well dodged there. But when you can launch Dark Prophecies from the high ground... Okay, yeah, so Mirage is choosing to pull back here because that was such a strange engage. It's hard to really read if he's going to have a good concave there or not. But this is a perfect concave with really nice Dark Prophecies. There we see our first Atlas, which is, like I said, signature Thanks. Thanks is going to split off a few of his units, it looks like, and it's going to head them up to the Stormgate? No? Are they becoming defensive units?
Enemy forces have
nope, yes. Going for the Stormgate. While also bringing a little attack force over here. And look at this giant, like, parade of celestial units here. They're definitely going to have no problem taking this Stormgate away from Thanks. But, oh wow, Mirage also split off some of his units here. Offensive nanoswarms there on some of these Argents. Defensive nanoswarm on the Vulcan. But this Stormgate looks like it's now going to be claimed by Mirage. It's almost turned the tables completely on that. And again, really nice unit splitting for Mirage here. Having just the right enough units to clean up these small forces. This main army's over here. Got a few Animancers there. They're probably out of position. What do we got here? A couple Soul Forges. What are they going to... I say they're out of position, but it looks like this might be becoming a forward position for Mirage. And forgive me for not catching all this action going on, because Mirage has sent his one strike force up here. Going to try and take out that command post before the Carnivexes get killed. Yes, he's going to get it. And it looks like these Carnivexes will be sacrificed here. Nope, they're going to try and get away. Maybe deciding against that. Returning to fight anyways. And finally this force gets cleaned up, but Mirage had also gone down to try and strike down below. We see a stasis drone here on an Archangel, but the rest of this army is largely uncontested. There are some Exos here. Finally, okay, the Exos come down. Sentries as well, dropping some more stasis drones. But finally some focus fire from Mirage to free those Archangels. Nice Dark Prophecy up at the top. Really interesting engage here, multi-pronged. Fighting on the high ground and the low ground. Mirage is caught a little bit out of position with most of his units on the low ground. I think that's a Purify going down right there. I haven't seen one of those for a while. But it looks like Thanks might have been able to create a defense out of that one there. His forces definitely looking like they want to chase down. Well, there's this Arc Fortress here. We're getting Cabals at it. I like that. Heaven step up. Takes out a sentry. Really nice. On the high ground here. Trying to get some of those important units. Oh, big Atlas shots going down. Taking out a lot of Argents there. As well as a Nanoswarm Vulcans as the vanguard here. Stand forward. This Stormgate is going to go down. Claimed by Thanks. It's a win for Thanks, but what's he going to pop? Looks like a couple Power Stones. What's he going to drop them on? He used them on what? Medtex? What did he use them? I can't see. Well, he's pushing into Mirage's base now. Is Mirage going to be able to come back? Well, he's got all these Archangels over here. He's waiting for the right time to bring them in to the battle. There's a real critical mass of Atlases in the back there. That's going to be putting down a lot of splash damage. But for the moment, Mirage... Oh, he's going for a surround. He wants to hit those Atlases from behind while he's hitting the army in the front. Archangel's in the front. Carnivex is in the back. Carnivex is trying to get on top of the Atlases, but no. They get taken out before they can make it there. Atlas is somehow staying alive here in the middle and putting out exactly the kind of damage they need. We have nanoswarms on them. We have some repair on them. Wow, managing to stay alive for a very long time here are those Atlases. And I don't think Mirage got what he wanted out of that flank. I mean, he did a pretty good job, but didn't fully break it. And now Thanks seems to be like voluntarily pulling back, finding some of these forward buildings and just deciding to clean them up and get a little more map control. Now we see an arc ship coming over here. Sorry, buddy, this is already a base. Oh, but doesn't hurt to just drop a bunch of Judicator nodes down there, while also flying in your Archangels. So, very interesting. Oh, Sentry goes down. Archangels, I love this. Why not hit in the soft underbelly? Unfortunately, now there's a lot of defense coming back. They have to flee. But this base is now Mirage's base. The Judicator nodes have finally converted. But Atlas on the high ground might be able to take out these nodes before they can convert. And now Atlas should be able to take out those Judicator nodes, no problem.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
And so those are going down, but oh, I wish that bug would go away. But we have another attack up here from Mirage. So Mirage was sort of okay to lose that forward base down there while he's going to be taking out extra bases up here as well. And look how many sentries there are allocated to this mine. That means if these... Yeah, okay, they stopped their mining and now they body blocked a lot there for a second, but also able to repair, build up some more buildings. And now Thanks is able to come back. The base goes down. And some of these units are going to try and retreat out the top. Very interesting game so far. Animancers, Cabals, another Dark Prophecy. I haven't seen a lot of really clutch Dark Prophecies yet, but a couple of those could really put Mirage back in this, because I think Mirage is a little bit on his heels a bit. I say that, but when we look at the supply, actually Mirage has the greater supply. And this was a nice little battle for Thanks, I think. Although those Carnivexes are really tanky. That poor Archangel has not been able to do anything. Stasis for the whole battle. Another Archangel coming in. Ooh, with a nice impact on top of some Exos. Seraphim as well. Taken out pretty easy. The Archangels by themselves pull away. Oh, 3 more Archangels come in. They must have been down below doing something because they got some damage on them. Are they all going to come for... No, the Stormgate's done. But Thanks is in retreat. And Mirage... Okay, the Arc Fortress here. We got some prisms. This is what I mean. You can mine prisms anywhere for the Therium. They don't need to return. So Mirage bringing his army down here, hopefully to protect this potential base. There is an Atlas, but only one. So this base is what we're going to fight over now. If Mirage can get this up, that might mean he's going to take this game. In fact, the supply is really in his favor now, and maybe that's because Thanks is not mining at the moment, I don't think. Which makes it very hard for him to rebuild any kind of army to deal with this. And this is getting into his production now. Those are his mech bays right there. That's going to slow Atlas production again. Without a strong income, he's not really producing a lot anyways. So this base is back up. Let's see, 25 out of 12. It's his only mining base right now. It's also long distance mining to that base.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
Sabers being added. It looks like that's going to be a GG from Thanks in this game.